Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Google Professor, and today I'm going to tell you something interesting. Stay tuned. A hidden triangular home built into the earth in Austin, Texas. Austin's Ashland house is a unique, triangular home designed by Bercy Studio that is built into the earth and covered with a thick layer of sod. It is highly efficient that can stay warm in the winter and cool in the summer from the added thermal mass and insulation, and you certainly can't see it from the street. The home also features a smart pool which provides additional thermal mass that ties into the geothermal heating and cooling system. Cabin, hidden in the remote mountain side of Norway that can hold 21 people. Norwegian architecture firm Snoeta created this completely remote cabin built out of natural elements like rocks and grass. It is not only secluded, but it practically disappears into the landscape. It is bigger than it looks in the photos. The 376 square foot cabin can actually hold 21 people, so the architects claim. There is an eye-catching fireplace for guests to gather around, and the beds along the walls double as seats. There is even room near the entrance for cooking and storage. You will need some stamina to get there. It's on the Akrafjorden mountainside, so we can only go by foot or by horse, but once you do, you will love the breathtaking views just the same. A home built atop of a 19th century Victorian prison vault. This home, actually dubbed Hidden House by the architects, is located in London's Clerkenwell neighborhood and sits atop of a former 19th century Victorian prison vault. The 775 square foot residence, built by Coffey architects for Selim Baya, was specifically designed to not draw attention to itself while maximizing space and light. It is also simplistically designed. Storage is integrated into the walls, bespoke oak furniture matches the oak paneling, and floor-to-ceiling windows open up to a shared garden and a private patio. A Texas barn houses a luxury hideaway. From outside, the only thing extraordinary about this Texas barn is its enormous size. Inside, however, the 6,600 square foot two-story structure is an extravagant countryman's lair with wood-paneled walls and floors, leather furnishings, and glowing chandeliers. The structure was custom-built by Morton Buildings. This company repurposes barns like this one into bowling alleys, indoor swimming pools, or swank showrooms. The builders also cater to the wealthy with spacious workshops and eccentric hobby buildings that will put any craft room to shame. A British couple's home is built in the walls of the town it inhabits. Berwick residents Jim Perry and Susie Sue call their flat the hole in the wall because it's, quite literally, a hole in the wall. It is one of the few private properties set into the town walls of Northumberland. The one-bedroom home is reached by a cave-like passage which has no name and is located next to a similar passage called Sallyport, both of which are cut into the stone wall of the town. Berwick's original city walls were built in the 14th century to provide fortifications during frequent battles between English and Scottish soldiers. A new set of walls was constructed in the 16th century, resulting in the destruction of the early medieval stonework, and they have been adapted differently over the years. Today they are home to a variety of businesses, including restaurants and guest houses, and are protected as a Grade 1 listed buildings. The luxury villas that sit atop a Chinese mall. These quaint luxury villas sit on the roof of a Chinese shopping mall. The houses feature bright blue roofs, pastel yellow walls, wraparound verandas, and are divided by white picket fences, while trees and bushes grow in their country yards and along the pathways between them. Authorities say developers didn't have the proper licenses to build on the mall roof and have banned them from either knocking the villas down or selling them. They now sit in limbo and are used as homes for the migrant workers who helped build them. The Cozy Cabin, built on a Manhattan rooftop. This rustic rooftop cabin is owned by David Puchkoff and Aileen Stuckane in Manhattan's West Village. From the street, the building looks like any other, however from the vantage of a helicopter you can see a full porch complete with a dining table and a beautiful yard. Per a 2006 article in the New York Times, the little cabin is a glorified bulkhead over a hole punched in the ceiling of the family's loft to make way for a nautical stairway that rises to the landing with a galley-like kitchenette with two-paned windows and a door that opens to the roof. Now the couple doesn't have to leave the city to hear the slam of a screen door or watch a flock of mourning doves pecking for insects and seeds across the meadow. A large underground home hides behind an unassuming office door on a quiet British street. It may look like nothing more a tiny office from the street, but behind this unassuming door is an architecturally ambitious underground home. The Hidden House in Knightsbridge spans over 2,100 square feet and hides 3 bedrooms. LTS architects designed the residence so that passersby can see none of its fascinating features. The stunning but secret abode took 16 months to complete at the cost of almost £2 million. That's all for now. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you will never miss a new video. See you next time. Bye.